Stay, madam. I must speak a word with you.
I have no more sons of the royal blood for thee to murder. For my daughters, Richard. They shall be praying nuns, not weeping queens.
You have a daughter called Elizabeth. Virtuous and fair, royal and gracious.
And must she die for this? Oh, let her live, and I'll corrupt her manners, stain her beauty, slander myself as false to Edward's bed. So she may live unscarred of bleeding slaughter, I will confess. She is not Edward's daughter.
Wrong not her birth. She is of royal blood.
To save her life, I'll say she's not so.
Her life was only safest in her birth.
And in that safety died her brothers.
You speak as if I had slain my cousins.
Cousins indeed. And by their uncle cousin, of comfort, kingdom, kindred, freedom, life, my tongue should to thy ears not name my boys, until my nails were anchored in thine eyes.
Madam, so thrive I in my enterprise. I intend more good to you and yours than you and yours were ever by me wrong.
What good is covered in the face of heaven to be discovered that can do me good?
The advancement of your children, gentle lady.
Up to some scaffold there to lose their heads?
No, to the height and dignity of honor, the imperial type of this earth's glory.
Tell me, what state, what dignity, what honor canst thou demise to any child of mine?
Then know that from my soul I love thy daughter, and mean to make her Queen of England.
Say then, who dost thou mean shall be her king?
Even he that makes her queen, who should be else?
What, thou?
I, even I, would think you of it, gentle lady.
How canst thou woo her?
That I would learn from you, as one that are most acquainted with her humor.
Send to her, by the man that slew her brothers, a pair of bleeding hearts, thereon engraved Edward and York. Then happily she will weep. If this inducement force her not to love, send her a story of thy noble acts. Tell her how thou maidens away with her uncle Clarence, her uncle Rivers. Oh, yeah, and for her sake, maidens quick conveyance with her good Aunt Anne.
Come, you mock me. This is not the way to win our daughter.
There is no other way, unless thou couldst put on some other shape, and not be the Richard that hath done all this.
Say, I did all this out of love for her.
Nay, then indeed she cannot choose but to hate thee, having bought love with such a bloody spoil.
Look! What has been done cannot be now amended. Men shall deal unadvisedly sometimes, which after hours gives leisure to repent. Go then, my mother, to thy daughter go, make bold her bashful years with your experience, and prepare her ears to hear a wooer's tale.
What were I best to say? Her father's brother shall be her lord, or shall I say her uncle, or he that slew her brothers and her uncles?
Say she shall be a high and mighty queen.
To wear the titles her mother doth.
Say I will love her everlastingly.
But how long shall that title ever last?
Sweetly enforce until her fair life's end.
And how long shall her fair life last?
So long as heaven and nature lengthens it.
So long as Helen Richard likes of it.
Your reasons are too shallow and too quick.
Oh no. My reasons are too deep and dead. Too deep and dead, poor infants in their grave.
Harp not on that string, madam, that is past.
Harp on it still shall I, until heartstrings break.
Day, yield me not thy light, nor night thy rest. Be opposite all planets of good luck to my proceedings, if with immaculate devotion, holy thoughts, pure heart's love, I tender not thy beauteous, princely daughter. In her consists my happiness and thine. Without her follows to this land and me, thee, herself, and many a good Christian soul, death, desolation, ruin, and decay. It cannot be avoided but by this. It will not be avoided but by this. Therefore, my mother, I must call you so. Be the attorney of my love to her. Plead what I will be, not what I have been. Urge the necessity and state of times.
Shall I be tempted by the devil thus?
Aye, if the devil tempt thee to do good.
But thou didn't kill my children.
But in your daughter's womb I bury them, or in that nest of spicery they shall breed selves of themselves to your recompenture.
Shall I go? When my daughter to thy will.
And be a happy mother by the deed.
I go. Write to me very shortly, and you shall understand from me her mind.
Bear her my true love's kiss, and so farewell. Relenting fool, and shallow, changing woman.